Yo! How's this for starters? It's a bit over here, so cannot see all the lovely feedback as well as I could, but starting out over here now, and I mean, perhaps through the impression that it was starting out over there, that gained all the clout. My own man, my own bodyguard, is stealing all my own clout. How about that? But I think it allows us to do what we do best, which is not be predictable, I would say. But anyway, if I figure out a way to get out of here, for some reason I cannot turn my monitor enough. Bit trapped here. I'm behind the piano. So if you will excuse me. Here we are. And something ain't right here. I can tell something ain't right. Just gotta fix that then. Right now. Yep, this is what we got to fix. A chain. How could I forget the chain? But I don't know if Tori is here watching, but she knows that it is mandatory that I have my chain with my belt, the same belt. So yes, that is what is wrong here. Anyway, we got who do we all got here? Yes, this is the battle of options that happens all the time in these streams. The battle of, do I close the YouTube live control panel so I cannot see the viewers, or and sacrifice, do I close that and sacrifice me knowing how many viewers we got here, or do I sacrifice and then just sacrifice the knowing how many viewers we got, or do I sacrifice? Do I leave that there and sacrifice my chat? Because if I leave the control panel up here, the chat is still only partially seen. But who have we got here? Giant Buns. I think this is the first time we have the Buns here. Welcome. Lieutenant Dahmer, TikTok. Well, I delivered. I was actually more on time than I have been with the past couple streams. Oh, this is the other thing that's wrong. Yeah, could not see that. But the Hannibal Lecter music is going on. It's my music. I don't know if you've seen that episode of Friends where he is the. It's my music. Munster asked for lamb chops. Lamb chops. Right. Haven't had those since I was in Turkey. Dirt Man playing a discordant piano piece. Well, of course. I mean, what was on the mother-in-law's Monday, the official day for the mother-in-laws to have their Monday on. That it's just to be expected. Common. Side of extra fava beans and a nice Chianti. Right. That does actually sound quite nice. Ravioli. Oh. I've not had ravioli since I was in Holland. Or that was... Yeah, that was. Quite good, by the way. Sir Monster is Jace. Confirmed. I know what you're talking about. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I think. Pace. That is going on. You know what might have been more, might have been more beneficial if they, instead of creating a new AI instrumental, if they use the instrumental from Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On." I think that idea conceptually would be a better working of that idea. That's like what I would come up with if I was going to do that. But I mean the original has already solidified itself. So best not fix what is already not broke. 20 minutes apologies or suffer the consequences. Yeah, I'm real scared of you. Man, real scared of you, Inverse, who's admitting the midness. Inverse, apostrophe, free, mid. So, I mean, poor choice of timing to change yourself to that. You just can't, it's one of those days that you just can't, you can't, RN, I can't with this. Yo, I heard you want me back to serve all, you're all capping or nah? No, man, no, we've really been waiting for you. We've been missing you ever since the day you left. I have, at least, and we've all been missing you. Now, I must say, particularly my own lady, Elia. She's been wanting you back. How you enter the picture at all in this scenario, that is beyond me, but we're going to have to work that out somehow. Dang. In Australia. Because you're in Australia. Okay, I get it. Alright, let's move on from what I thought you meant by that. I like the joke, but you gotta fix the webcam. It's visually disoriented. It is visually disoriented. Daniel, a man like you with all the workshops supplies you got right in your office, or maybe your office is in your workshop. You got all those tables and the monitors and got everything right there. And now you telling me that you ain't got the polar reversal office chair? You know, that one that is in the it sits inside a sphere with rails on it, and you just flip the switch, and there's a seatbelt. It's not even a manual, boomer clicking seatbelt. Just straps right on, and then you turns it to whatever direction you need it to be. And you tell me, you of all people, you of all folks ain't got anything like that. Shaking him for his lunch money. Yeah, that seems to be not quite well for them. Because I did not, I could not even tell. Hard to type with my phone upside down. Then, well, if you're on mobile, if you have to be out somewhere, then actually that I just remembered that the past couple of times I was not able to reverse my or flip my webcam. Okay. For some reason, today it is working. Anytime that it starts up upside down, it is working. We like some good left side action in our day. This mother-in-law's Monday. Yeah, I think we can all appreciate some good left side action every now and then, every once in a while. Right, now we're right back where we're starting at. How that doesn't work clockwise, or no, did I select? Right, counterclockwise. That is what CC. Apparently not what I need to do. Right. Now I look like I'm on a Google Plus image compilation. If you all remember Google Plus or have done anything on Google Plus, you get a free gifted member when I finally get those. 2015, I remember. Oh, 180. Okay then. For some reason, alright. There, and we're expecting too much from somebody who can't delete emojis off his server. Hard to believe he knows how to dress himself in the morning. I would think, wouldn't you think that there would just be the right click is all that you need to do? The right click, and then you get all the options for your emotes. I mean, I can right click here and I get all the options here. You can't just right click on a emote and it says options, delete. But yeah, no, I cannot get the emote that I believe you put on there. So, I mean, why are you even coming at me or going at me for any of that? Because, it's your fault, bub. Fault. I invited you, Inverse, I should bring you in here. All the way in the other, you're stuck in the other room. Hold on, man. I'll get you back. man. Really nice having you here, man. I don't know if you all know. If you're on Discord, you'll know that Inverse showed up at my house last night. He showed up at the doorstep and he was telling me to open the door. And I see him very, very eager to come on in. So, Inverse, how do I delete the emote that you put on my server? Right, I ain't getting nothing from you. Right. If this is how it's going to be, well then, I don't know. I might have to. Gonna have to do something. If all I'm getting is the silent treatment, which what more can I even expect? The silent treatment from somebody who is like, I don't even know, 14 or 28 something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will meet up with NC next time I'm in LA if I ever go back there. Maybe that'll get him to talk somehow. But what was I missing while I was gone? Okay, good game. Did you? Okay, Cash. I mean, I was gonna post the link to the server. I sent you the link. Okay then. Just dips like that. Is this loss? The loss of what? Oh, what do you mean? Is it loss of all realism? Seeing that 90 degrees only works in two ways in this case. Everything Inverse's fault. Anything is Inverse's fault if he does it. If he does it, it is Inverse's fault. Daniel. Sir Monster thinks Inverse is the Indian in the cupboard. The Indian in the cupboard. Which one? Which one, man? I get nothing. But at least it seems that they can all get along with. I can't see that. They all can get along with Inverse here. How very nice. I mean, this guy looks like oh, this is just the friendly stance that they all take when they see the man in black, right? we're familiar enough with that culture with that. We should know it's all fine. He's definitely not. Definitely not getting turned into a tent anytime soon. Where is the stash of pornos? Says Lieutenant Dahmer. Well, Dahmer, there's only been one Dahmer in the world, and there's only been one Dahmer, so I think perhaps you should know that if you'd known that, maybe you'd have a better idea about the things that you've done and the context of those things and the highly, highly incorrect nature of them. You really need to go to some liberal equity and training courses, say, because of your disturbing lack of sensitivity, Mr. Dahmer. I have to say. You must go to woke camp. Indian, why do you have so many Indians in your couple? Because it's the 1 little, 2 little, 10 little Indians, man. I mean, I'm only bringing out 3, so 3's just barely half. So that should be a surprise. I don't know what you're thinking there. Don't lie, you got mags somewhere. Okay, I'll show you my mag. Hold on. I'll get out the mags for you. Alright, so I actually have to say, even for me, you may be surprised at this kind of mag. I mean, it's going to blow you away. At first, you'll be questioning a lot of things about me, and then start questioning a bunch of things about yourself, and then you're going to start to dig it. I'll tell you. Once I show you this, it's going to open up a new chapter for you. I mean, if you ain't ever seen a mag before, how about that? Not off-brand either. Official brand. It has instant, I mean instant, spring action. Extremely easy to load. You just is a this mag has a cock. You just cock that, and it rotates the chamber. There's a chamber inside the mag. Who thinks of this stuff? I really have never seen any kind of product like this before. This is the chamber inside the mag, and you can pull the cock and then cock the chamber around, and it automatically, once one of the chambers runs out, fills up another one, and you get you can do rapid fire until the chamber is completely empty. So I'm gonna say this is one of my best products here. One of my best railguns. I never thought would be exactly my thing, but this one I have to say is might be my best gun, and real lifesaver when I need it to be, but not thought of too much. But this one is definitely always one you just need. You just need to have on hand. You need to have handy. You need to have just one that you can always have handy. Should I demonstrate? Yes, this is. No, I didn't anything that way. Yeah, this is. See how much these things ricochet. You can go instantly into rapid fire. Now that kind of action you will not get from any other mag. So I'm actually glad you brought that up, because like I said, once you get into these mags, it's going to be quite the changer for you. What a clown. Inverse. I had the one wearing makeup. Eureka vacuum filter. That does actually remind me of one of those. You know, designs carry over. So I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so that was where it come from. Need the drum mag so I can shoot in rhythm. Of course. Yeah. Which is this. I haven't seen this as a quite popular one. But again, it's one of the best. It really is. Lifesaver, game changer. Broke out the typewriter. I can break out my typewriters for you if you'd like. Is that you and Satcon do? Yes, actually. We do. This. Yeah, easy release. That one. Ever, but yeah, we do. And he had a lot of touch of the airsoft guns though. It's only the Nerf that he's permitted to. He just, you know, due to some events in his history, the airsoft that might just come a bit later for him, because one groin shot from 4 feet away, I would say that's enough, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Or should he just have his freedom to do anything, own any kind that he would like, and use it for whatever he wants? Maybe that's too divisive a debate to have on here, or to even bring up on here. So, well, we'll just have to see. I just ain't ever going to be giving him one. Or maybe I should be obligated to. Trying to prevent airsoft mass shooting. Yeah, the mass murder of pre-conception stage life, I must say. if you know what I mean. Because that's what it felt like to me. He would still interact with the high schooler. I mean, there's that, but he also should be glad that I am interacting with a 28-year-old emo man. And without mass shooting was again. I definitely could. I could see her. I've heard there's this one church in town. It is the mega church. It's the only mega church in town, and apparently there's a cross, a big cross on their lawn outside, and I've seen it. You know, can clearly be seen from the road, but I've been hearing that on the 4th of July they shoot fireworks out of the top of the cross. So that is the only place I've ever heard of doing that kind of thing. Whether that is to be judged or frowned upon could be anybody's best guess. I could say I would not be the one to do it, but I mean, to me, that kind of almost seems like a certain seems a bit similar to a certain ritual that started not too far from here. Why does it matter? You use emo like it's an insult? No, I focus on the 28 part. No, but I think you're looking too far with this bit inverse. You're turning into a bit of that the Joker obsession. Right, you're going out with me with the why are you so serious about this? Inverse chill. Back up. Back up, bud. Sounds sacrilegious. Is it? Is it? Is there any kind of law that is against that? That goes against that? Create Burning Man? I'm still lost on what Burning Man is supposed to be, even. After using the E word. E word, erroneous. That's a good E word. Dude, you always come at me. Says the guy who's talking about I interact with high schoolers. What a clown. Hard to believe he knows how to dress himself in the morning. Get what you put out, man. Put out until you get it back, brother. Thought you were a brother. Anyway, has this stream even officially started? Anyway, but yes, it is Mother-in-Law's Monday. And that is, of course, the day that the mother-in-laws, all of the mother-in-laws, can have their own version of Monday, right? They're quite the defiers of the traditional, societally structured Monday. So this is their comeback at that. They're turning Saturday into their own version of Monday. To act like it is Monday, but without it being Monday, right? They still need an excuse to act and to interact with anybody else, everybody else, like it is a Monday when they got any other responsibilities, and there's nobody else who can be have the same Monday energy to them, of course. You know, they got to have it all to themselves. So this is why it is the mother-in-law's Monday, and I decided to be the mascot for today in the thumbnail, which being generous to them, being generous to the mother-in-laws, but also trying to get that image out there, that picture, because I feel like there's something that doesn't need to be done with that. It needs to go someplace. I definitely hope it will. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's odd behavior. Dude, I'm out of the know the last time, or if any time, there's been any times where you said that to Jack. Who, well, we all know about the things related to that. Was Pace so butthurt about that photo, lol? You know what? You know what it was? It was Zell. It was Zell. I really cannot think of anything else except Zell just cutting right in there. You know, everybody's obviously there's the song and everybody's reacting to that, and then there's Zell going, "He has man boobs. What? He's a teddy bear." and then she really, you know what she did? She pulled an Amber. That's an Amber thing. She did not read the room. She just went in there and then used the excuse of, "I just got here. How could I know anything?" So I must say that is definitively what Pace's case was with that. So it was really him. This is the. Or actually, I ain't supposed to use his likeness in any way. So that's what Ace White Man needs to do a little bit of work on. You should just keep in mind is that when there's something like that, when there's somebody just coming out there saying something completely unrelated and uncalled for, continually acknowledging it and carrying that subject on is not the best direction, I must say. Why did you Photoshop Ace White Man? Why did you Photoshop Ace White Man, Monster? You know, it's because I want him to become moderator so much that I photoshopped it to have there be a reason for us to meet up so we can compare heights. So he can finally get his moderator role back. It's because the short answer is it's because it is out of generosity. Hope. That's why. Anyway. Now ain't nobody got time for picking these up, as of now at least. Saw something that I think I would need. There it is. But anyway, it is fall break for me as of now, and I've had the 3 days, past 3 days free off. No, nothing going on with the university. So it's. Did you lay out your outfit for tomorrow? For tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow? Something I need to know about? Something I need to prep for? You coming over, Oak? In that case, I mean, I'll get out the 3-piece suit then. Get out the Icelandic wool socks even for that. The one back. You know, if yeah, that because yeah, just the fall allergies. They just get to me sometimes, and I just have to take the precautions for that if I'm going to go out and go hunting tomorrow. And seeing as I also ain't got any Hunter Orange, gonna have to go for um, what would you call that? Elf green, garden gnome green. So I mean, that is the usual alternative to Hunter Orange, shouldn't it be? But it is, like I was saying, it's fall break for me. Had the previous day off, and I always need to get as much done as I can when I have any kind of break, because there's just everything and anything and everything that I need to do when I ain't got class or assignments or anything like that. So I can use all the breaks I can. And yesterday, fortunately, was not able to get on that like I had hoped. Seeing as my usual sleeping disorder was my reverse sleeping disorder, which makes me sleep way too well, was getting the best of me again, and was it was turning me into basically my own snooze function. Because I would just wake up and then feel like I was awake, and then not even know that I had drifted back off to sleep again. Then I would wake up about 10 to 20 minutes later, not knowing what had even gone on. So that was that's how the first part of the day went, and then of course the whole deal with the Pace song, or the Ace Whiteman song, and all that stuff that was being brought up, and then me being called in. Well, the pictures and that put some stops to the day today, but today I was able to actually get right on it this morning, and me and SatCon were actually going out and filming a video for a channel video today, earlier this morning, and it was another prank video. We're doing another prank video, and it was one that I was not able to see the footage of, seeing as I was the one doing the prank, and I was actually hiding. I was, in a hiding place while doing it, so I could not see what was going on, and I just had not the time today to review the footage. So I'm out of the know of how it was turning out, although SatCon was telling me that it was turning out quite well. So if that is the case, I'll just have to look at it, maybe even tonight, and I'll have to check if it is upload worthy or not. Which I would hope it is. I could see how it could be, but I could not hear very much in terms of the people's reactions. So I don't know for sure, but if that is, there's a very good chance that that video could be out tomorrow even. But it already feels like Sunday to me, because really not used to having this kind of break. But aside from that, how have all of your weekends been going? Fall break here. I don't know if anybody else has any kind of fall break. So how's it all been going? Y'all been enjoying the autumn? I certainly have, because like I was saying last stream, autumn is just the best here, at least. Yep, feels like Sunday. Yesterday. Yeah, I went to the mall yesterday. About that. That's something I never do on Friday, and something I rarely do, ever. Actually, and kind of took up too much time while I was over there, because there was the intent to go to get the fake Orange Julius. No, dude, there ain't any of those around here. There is only, actually, there's, like I was saying in the stream where I was making the real ones. There is one that is out. Is that south? I think it's southwest, way out southwest. I passed it once while going to a wedding that was in the middle of complete nowhere, and just on a little hilly highway, there was just a random Orange Julius, an Orange Julius shack out there. So, actually, it's just reminded that I definitely need to see about recording a video of going out there. And do that soon, but I had the intent of going to the Melody Music shop, but we got sidetracked because of the pizza place that just always, that dang pizza place, man, it has too good of a scent coming from it to avoid. You know, it's a danger. You get drawn, got drawn into it. Oh, also another reason that you get drawn into it, that you get drawn into it is because that place for once plays different music than the rest of the mall, if you could believe that or not. So it's almost like the escape route. This is that pizza place. You know, it has that attracting scent coming from it, and it is offers an escape from the mall music. I'm out of the know if I would think that most of you would have a good idea of what I mean by mall music. I mean, as in the music that you hear when you go to the mall nowadays, because there is not any other kind. That is what it is. I mean, I would presume, because if it goes on in my mall, then it's bound to be going on in all the other malls. Hi, Casey. I haven't seen you around much, but I applaud you, Casey, from taking a good break from the Discord and the streaming communities. So good on you for that, but still good to have you here, nonetheless. Fall Out Boy Imagine Dragon. Yep, if Hook is, and if anybody knows it, it's Hook. He can perfectly sum that up. Yeah, Fall Out Boy Imagine Dragon. Fall Out Boy, they play Fall Out Boy, they play Imagine Dragons, and they play everything under that umbrella. And what I mean by that umbrella is everything that sounds like Fall Out Boy and Imagine Dragons. Which is, I'm feeling now, like how the people were feeling in the 80s. With that kind of music. You know, it's like 80s music. It's not like 80s music, but it has the same presence as 80s music. Music that I would say the majority of people don't like, except for the hardcore fans of it. And it just comes on like that, and it's very easy to be memed on. Quite easy to laugh at it, make fun of it. But then in 30 years, we're all going to be harping on, why was 2000 teens music so good? Why did it work? Why did it give us this nostalgia that the stuff nowadays can't? Yep. But I must say, this is another reason why I bring that up. Is because there's this one song that it took me this time going to the mall to realize that it plays, I think, every time I go to the mall. About every time. And I've not been a mall fan for a long time, I must say. There ain't nothing at the mall that strikes my fancy of any kind at all. But as the past several months have been past couple months have been happening. Been it's now the new norm that I have to be dragged along to Auntie Annie's, somewhere that I'd not been up until this year. Up until this year is the first time that I'd ever been to an Auntie Annie's. And I get dragged there anytime that I'm doing anything with this one friend of mine. We always somehow end up there. And I get dragged over there. I have to drive over there, and because if I don't, I will be there's going to be trouble. There's no work will be getting done if we ain't going to the Auntie Annie's. We went to the mall for the first time in about a year, a couple weeks ago. Friend, we went there before getting Korean food. Yeah, that's just somewhere that you stop in before doing something. You know, you stop in there before doing what you set out to do. You know, it's like Applebee's. You know, there's Applebee's in any mall that you can come by, and you go there where you aren't exactly sure what you're going to do, and then you kind of had a little debate with your friend going, do we go out and go to Applebee's, or do we get on the road and eat, or we got to get on the road and then eat? I mean, we could just go to Chipotle, but then there's Applebee's is right there, there's air conditioning and there's booze, and you somehow eventually end up there. But I'd go to Auntie Annie's, though, any day over Applebee's. Any day, I must say. So, oh yeah, I cannot stand when they do that. But Dirt Man, how's school going? Going quite well. Going, it could be better, but for the most part, I mean, there's a lot of hiney kicking work that is always needing to be done. But I definitely made the right choice. This is with picking the class I did end up picking, so it's just doable. But what I was going to say is that the every time I've been to the mall, when I've been dragged to the Auntie Annie's, there has been the same song that has been playing there every single. I think about just about every single time. Can you all guess what that song is? Could you all? I don't know if you all are concurrent mall shoppers at all, but well, I mean, Hook knows that that's it's kind of cheating there because I was mentioning that on Discord earlier. WAP. No, I must say I do not know. I'm not familiar with WAP. I'm not familiar with the WAP. That not something that I could even identify if I even heard it. I would say. You heard Cool Kids? What is it? That when was that made? In 2000 and what 10? 2010. Cool Kids was made. And they're still harping on it now of all times. Like what in the heck is going on? But I was a bit surprised to know that it was going on in 2010. They did that because it sounds exactly like something that came about in about 2020, 2019, 2021. It sounds like it's something that was made in 2021. But it's all that kind of music that sounds exactly like that. Indie rock. Is that really what it is called? You know, it's one that has something that has a very simple, catchy. Not my idea of catchy though. I was gonna say that the melody or the chorus is catchy, but catchy in the very basic way. You know, writing catchy melodies for dummies, basically. Because what there's like two or three notes in it. Um, Pop rock with reverb, I guess, but this stuff, yeah, pop music. But I'm telling you, It's specific. I'm trying. This is specific. I'm picking out all the characteristics from what goes into this. All right, so there's that like 2 or 3 note melody that is boppable. Boppable is the word I'm using. That basically mimics what the beat is doing, which is usually just a MIDI beat. Um, so basically mimicking that, so it is like the most easily boppable thing that you could make. You know, the thing that is the most easy to bop to, because they think that the young people who are going to be listening to it now are just, well, rhythmically retarded, which is a real thing, I must say. But I'd have too much hope that that there would be um, that would not be as commonplace to assume that everybody has that. You know, you new Asian teacher, you are not new. You were here last time. Who is Asian teacher, by the way? Somebody needs to tell me who Asian teacher is. I forgot. Is that a Super King alt? Fat Joe? And Fat Joe as well. Welcome, Fat Joe. I've heard quite a lot about you. But, while we're waiting for that, I was going to say, it's that. Also, a melody. Not a melody, a little tune that has some slower notes, some quarter notes. Starts out with some quarter notes, and then goes into some eighth notes. Like some as one of the most they try to make one of the most well known little tunes that comes about after the chorus, like Cool Kids has. That has, like Hook said, a lot of reverb and sounds distant and is high pitched, and has jumps, has leaps in it. Starts out with quarter notes, has some then does some eighth notes. Not did I say half notes earlier? Eighth notes. Sounds distant, is high pitched, and has leaps in it. And they all have that. They're so basic. And yeah, how old is this lady? And she's how old is this lady? And she's going on about how she wants to be like the cool kids. The cool kids, huh? And you know there is some very very misled, poor unfortunate Gen Zers who identify with that completely and take it 100% seriously. And it's their personal bop, you know, like a family band. They were probably teenagers. You know, what it is giving me Beverly Hills feelings. You know, it's Beverly. Do you know what I'm meaning by Beverly Hills feelings? I'm talking about, of course, Weezer's Beverly Hills song. The song about not living in a great area, being screwy, and wanting to be a millionaire in Beverly Hills. And all the while, they're putting that song out on the Green Album, which came about after Rivers Cuomo went to Harvard. Yeah, Harvard. He went to Harvard, and then the guys after it's after Blue Album and Pinkerton. He went to Harvard, and they're living in Beverly Hills. He's a millionaire who lives in Beverly Hills. That's the impression that I got. And I use that as a reference point, Beverly Hills as a reference point, because that was like the first example I know of that. Oh, you know what? No, that was not the first. You know what? I still kind of identify that as the first example of that because it was the first significant one. But I have to say, Bon Jovi's "It's My Life" was the first example I know of that. Do y'all know about Bon Jovi's "It's My Life"? If you're a Bon Jovi fan, you might want to not look at that. Well, hi, Elia. Hope everything's been going well. You always make the streaming experience better. I can always feel that I'm more on top of it. I don't know you're here with us all. But like I was gonna say, are you interested, Sir Monster, in living in Beverly Hills? No, I have been to Beverly. I went to Beverly Hills a couple weeks ago actually, and was not my style. Like California, like the state, but not the towns. On top of what? You know what? I'm on top. I got an offer for. I'm on top of. What was that? I'm on top of the beat this time. If I'm able to concentrate as well as that, then it's all good rolling for me. You should make a song together. Oh, how coincidental. Um, but where were we? No, I was talking about yeah, the Beverly Hills thing. That is the impression I got off of that. Um, but yeah, speaking of that, I I just noticed a kind of a paradigm you might call it that I can entirely tell why that song "Running Up That Hill" by Kate Bush became what didn't it go to number one on didn't it go to number 2022? It went to number one in 2022. Fat Joe, no, Uriah is not over here, unfortunately. She's not. She's not. She ain't here. I know that many of you may wish she was, but not this time. Not this time, at least. Um, yeah, but that's like I can entirely tell why why Fat Joe Fat Joe, you are an enigma of a person because to be able to meme Alex Cash but not know about Elia, Hmm. Don't know about you. Um, yeah, she underrated for her time. Yeah, because that song, it took that song until 2022 to go to number one, didn't it? It blew up way more than it did in the 80s in 2022, and I know why. It's because that type of music, that mall music, that well, Eli, I must say there at this point I'm not wanting to put any words in your mouth. You know, um, over the past how long has it been? There's been I've felt some tension. I definitely have felt it. I come to accept that it is there. The tension is there. So I would not want to just go around and speak for you. Even though the question was for me, I mean, I think that is on you, Eli. But Stranger Things revived Kate Bush and Metallica's Master of Puppets. Did they Master of Puppets on Stranger Things? Hmm. But like I was going to say, I've been trying to get to this point for a while. That mall music I was talking about, like the that Cool Kids song, right? That is the perfect um, style for Gen Z kids these days to fully fully accept as like their favorite kind of music, because that and that song running up that hill was the first example of that. That was all the way back in the 80s. When I first heard that song, I thought this is something that was made in like 2021. And then when I saw Kate Bush, 1980, whenever that was made, whenever it was made, um, it was I was quite surprised to find out that it was made back in the 80s, even. You know, it sounds exactly like that that kind of indie rock from nowadays. I mean, it was almost predicting the future. Almost, it is uncanny. I find it quite strange almost because the music nowadays sounds so much like that, and I doubt that it was inspired by that. Maybe it was slightly, but not all of it. I mean, possibly the first examples of that coming up in the 2010s were inspired, and then those kind of inspired everything else. Um, but it could be, but I would not be too quick to cite that exactly. Um, but I can definitely totally understand how that song in 2022 would go and achieve the status that it did, because it sounds exactly like the music that all the kids are listening to, and it is on Stranger Things. That combined with Stranger Things, and it is the perfect combination for the current day. The current day is Liam can't answer simple questions. Ask some different ones then. But yeah, who think they're the cool kids. That is, and you know what I call that? I call that cool kids music. I am standing right on this hill, saying and coining that term. It is called the cool kids music. That is that genre. I'm slapping that name on that genre, and I think it's the best decision for it. I think it is the best decision in that direction to just officiate that. because I cannot think of anything better, quite frankly. Forever 21, yeah, yeah. Um, and it's just the perfect culmination of that. It's the kids who think they're the cool kids, or either they think they are, or really want to be the cool kids. And then you got that in Stranger Things, and then that's just like that is just you know uh, bliss for them. They're so cool being just like each other. Man, I when I tell you, Hook is one of the smartest people I've come across. I, this is the proof of that. He's not at all in any kind of relation to anything Gen Z like. Not even close to there. But for somehow he's able to nail this. But yes, absolutely. Uh, that Stranger Things, that kind of music, that is it. That is entirely it. Um, we did that. This needs to. Where does this progress from here? This we figured out how the culture workings work because the song from the '80s is now being accepted and vindicated by Gen Z and fully falls into that culture because it works in just the right way, completely by accident, and you can see how it works by something like that. Complete accident working as well as it does. That is it for you. Introvert, you spend more time observing than talking, but I would think it would be the opposite though. You'd learn more by being an extrovert, but I don't know. I think it's just maybe a skill issue with everybody else. Turns past like mullets, porn stashes. Yep, yep. I don't know what it's called. Cool kid syndrome. Wannabe cool kid syndrome. You go to the mall. You like Stranger Things. Um, you like to push it with your clothing budget. Maybe not going out there buying Supreme or what is that other one? Supreme and whatever it is. Not Gucci, but the other one that is popped up more recently. You push it. You're just pushing it with your clothing budget, and you think you have an ascended mentality. That is it. Louis Vuitton. That was probably one of them. That ain't the one I was thinking of, but this TikTok. Yep, and they all use TikTok. They all use TikTok and Instagram. They all do. Yep, yep. Um, that is just how it works. I love how we're piecing together culture. I mean, we need to capture this now to see what evolutionary changes come into play later. We're recording this now, and we can see what changes. We can even make predictions about this since we're able to insert our minds into that system right now. We got it now. We got it now here. We know how it's working. So, yeah, we're gonna be coming up with the doom scroll TikTok. Doom scrolling is just about all I'll be doing on TikTok if I ever go on there. Feel inadequate for not meeting the new standard mindlessly consume. Yes. Yes. yes, 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 yes. Amber, yes. Still applies to Daniel's demands. Are you dense? Yes, I am wearing 3 layers. So yes. Um, but like I said, you can see this paradigm. It is like with the it's like with '80s culture. It is like we're having our own backwards version of '80s culture, but it works in the same way. You know, the kids liking all this music that nobody over their age likes. Um, with the fashion trends, the hair dye, the hair styles, all the weird clothing stuff. Can any of you else see this? 80s mall culture moved online. Dude, okay, Daily Wire. Daily Wire, if you were watching this, just move over Shapiro, Walsh, Clavin, Candace, Knowles, Cooper. Move them all aside. Oh, also, move out Dennis Prager from PragerU, um, and give us the publisher for Jordan Peterson. The two of us are all we need. Fed up of the talking heads. Yeah, maybe we're fed up of the talking heads that seem to want to condemn the talking heads. We can do this ourselves. This is all happening here. Or you know what? Or don't. Continue to watch your wanna not be. Continue to watch your wanna not be talking heads, and just still just stay on the wrong track, or come over here and you'll have these realizations, these revelations, these enlightenments. Your move, man. None of the people you name were of your existence. I'm sure you were even listening. That's not what I was trying to say. Or are you just saying that to get goats? Perhaps. Anyway. No, I'll just get a goat myself. It'll be fine. But no, what was I going to say? It is 80s culture moved online, like with the TikTok and all that. I'm just now realizing it is the perfect opportunity for the 80s culture to come right back. Just joined. Okay, you're pulling a Zell. Man, is Zell rubbing off on us here? How about that? In the new MTV. Yeah, it's some kind of renaissance, and nobody else is talking about it. Nobody else has come to this realization. We are living in we're living in the screwed 80s. Now we're all saying back then that the 80s were just a bunch of dumb stuff. Well, no, might have been dumb, but we're screwed now. It's the screwed 80s. Yeah, skewed. It's the skewed, screwed 80s. That's gonna be the name of me and Hook's new podcast. The Skeweds. We are living in the skewed, screwed 80s. Wake up. For some reason, this is the perfect time for that kind of renaissance to come back, and you need to be aware of it. Need to be aware of it. You can either pass the word out and have everybody wake up. Or you could just observe and perhaps laugh at what all is going on. Just see, let the poor children learn for themselves. Skew downward, skip originality, embrace conformity. All in the name of doing the opposite of that. All in the name of claiming to do the opposite. Am I right? Yeah, this is too much to even talk about tonight. We're gonna have to save the bulk of this for another time. Dang. Got to do is listen to the punk from the 80s to understand how bad it was back then. Yeah. Sure, man. Because now we have pop punk. Now we have pop punk that makes us miss that stuff. Makes us miss 80s punk. Which that reminds me. There is this. I showed one of the videos on last stream, which was what your favorite band says about you. And I played two more, but I forgot to screen share while I was doing that. So you just kind of got audio. But I'm going to play those other two videos, or three maybe, again. So I think it is quite relevant now. All this 80s discussion and current era discussion. I think because this guy, he has a mind like Hook Logan, the guy who makes these videos, because you would not believe how correct this guy is. Like I've not seen that much complete nail on the head accuracy. There we go. Okay, can I successfully do this? Screen share. Hey, got it. Here it is.
What your favorite band says about you. Part 2. My Chemical Romance. You love the G note. Katy Perry. You don't know what notes are.
Ha!
Rihanna.
Yes.
You like sass. Jennifer Lopez. You like ass. Billie Eilish. You think
You're depressed.
21 Pilots. You're probably depressed. Car seat headrest. You're depressed. Ariana Grande. You're spoiled. Taylor Swift. You're pretty basic.
Oh, where's Amber?
Ed Sheeran.
Where's Amber?
You're very basic. Joy Division. T-shirts are your worst enemy. Suicide Silence. You have a lot of pent-up anger. Nickelback. No.
Ah!
Blink 182. You need to move on.
Oh, yes.
Oasis.
Yes.
You dislike 50% of your own fan base because they root for the wrong brother. Frank Zappa. You have a weird taste in humor, but good taste in music.
Right on.
Bloodhound
Right
Gang.
on.
You have bad taste in humor, and bad taste in music. Limp Bizkit. No one passes you the Oxford.
That's
Fall Out Boy.
dang right.
You missed the times when they were a rock band.
Yeah,
Panic
we
at
just
the
talking
Disco.
about Fall Out Boy.
You missed the times when they were a band. Marilyn Manson. You're slightly messed up.
Slightly.
Lord, you're pretty messed up. Daughters. You're beyond repair at this point. Devo. You're weird as hell. The White Stripes. You think bass is overrated.
Yeah.
Royal Blood. You think guitar is overrated. Daft Punk. You just want to vibe. Mount Erie. You just want to cry. Kanye West. You're Kanye West.
Or
Kraftwerk.
this discourse.
You're a robot. Lamb of God. You enjoy headbanging. Meshuggah. You enjoy headbanging, but it gets tricky sometimes. Cannibal Corpse. Your neck is destroyed at this point.
Yeah.
The Mars Volta. You're right.
The Billy one. Yeah, and like I was gonna say, the Billie Eilish is the absolute central representation of what we were just talking about. That music, that culture. She is it. She is our main player here. Dang, the gathering so many talking points that we're gonna have to save for a podcast episode, I think. Nerd. Swede. But there are so many of these that format of video that I could go through. I played that. I played like 3 or 4 of them on stream last time, and the 4 others or the 3 others I did not end up showing on stream because I forgot to share my screen. There's a part 3.
What you're...
I didn't share my screen, did I? I did not share my screen, did I? I did not. This happened last time. The exact same thing when I was trying to play these videos. I mean, is this some kind of divine intervention? I mean, am I going to get copyrighted if I play these? Okay.
Favorite band says about you. Part 3. Gorillaz. They're real to you no matter what anyone says. Red Hot Chili Peppers. John Frusciante is your god.
Yes!
Queen. Freddie Mercury is your god. Pantera. Dimebag Daryl is
Yep.
your god. Phil, not so much. Muse, you love conspiracies.
Mm-hmm.
Pearl
Yep.
Jam, you don't know what he's saying either, do you? The Who, the internet ruined Roundabout for you. The Who, you're
Cool, yes.
Hollywood Undead, life has not been kind to you. Bring Me the Horizon, you thought Sandpit Turtle was funny. You should be ashamed. 5 Seconds of Summer, it's not exactly terrible, just kinda lame. Sublime, you're chill. Weezer, you
hate Weezer!
Maroon 5, name any other member. I dare you.
I was talking about this earlier,
Death
like
Grips.
months ago.
Therapy now.
Yes. Yep.
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You can't stop talking about these guys. Like, we get it. You really like them. Everything, everything. Wow, I like you. Neutral Milk Hotel. Tired of the memes yet? Ale Storm. You have a vitamin C deficiency. Soundgarden. I'm sorry. Audio Slave. Again, I'm so sorry. 100 Gex. What the? Ramstein. Nice taste. I like it. Nothing But Thieves. Hey, I don't know how they're avoiding popularity either. Polyphia. You will never be able to play like that. Pink Floyd. This is more like a religion to you than it is a band.
Yeah.
Motley Crue. Wow, that guy's voice aged like
Yes!
fine wine.
Yes!
The Strokes. You're right.
Do you see what I'm talking about here? The hitting of the nail right on the head with all of those. John Frusciante is your god. The Motley Crue. You hate Weezer. I know just about the same. Like I understand all of those statements because I know enough about them to know what he's referring to. But I would not be able to think of those things as those descriptors. You know. How do they get it so right? No. There was also a classical composer, one that was of that format. Oh, there we go. Sticksville, you know that when I'm recording my screen, your messages will show up on there, just so you know. And anybody else who's thinking of directly messaging me or pinging me, your messages will show up. Everything will be seen. What is this? What is this? That is how the Dirt Man sees the world. Apologize to Ozark, Sir Grunkle. Yeah, it's too late to apologize. Oh, also that song about too late to apologize. That is another one that fits that category that me and Hook were just talking about. Anyway. This is what your favorite composer says about your personality. This is one I can always appreciate. Yep. Yep. Probably a soprano or a construction worker. Yes. Yep. Yep. I mean, how are these nails on the heads getting hit? Yes. Oh yes, very nice. I like this. Huh. Hums. And this to Brahms fans? Really? Huh. Ain't sure about this one. I ain't sure what it is referring to exactly. Huh. How about that? I could see this. Oh, dang. I just realized my webcam, my video blocking anything? Let's see. Can I do this? I think this is what we should do. Put me up here. Ain't sure I'd be blocking anything that way. Yep. Coming from a guy who's played quite a bit of Chopin and likes Chopin quite a lot. Again, we need Amber here. Let's see. For Tchaikovsky, you can see the ugly truth in things and you don't like it, so you try to avoid it, but because you're smart, you cannot unsee it and you wish the world would be a better place. Oh, very nice. Again, I wish Amber were here to see it because Tchaikovsky is actually her favorite composer. From what I've heard from her. operas here. You go to the Verdi operas. Hopeless. Yep. 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 There's a Haydn player as well. Oh, now, come on now. Come on now. What is going on here? I think that the creator of this video is having a bit of personal difficulty that they're projecting. Should I record a bias instead? Should I? I'm thinking of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Like me. Like me. Oh, yes. Yep. I know that because of the music theory department here at the university. Loves IKEA. Loves E. Oh. Oh man, why that dance? Great days. Yeah, okay, yeah, now this is another bias incident. I ain't arguing with that, but I must say it is. Bias incident. Asian beings. Again, with the music school here, I know these things. Yes. That's correct. Yes. Also, yes. Invite Alex Cash. I did. Directly messaged him the link, which somehow went through since I ain't even friends with him on there on Discord. Watching favorite composer says, but yes, you're offended by the Wagner one. Oh. Sure, you're a Wagner fan. You a Wagner fan, or are you that personality type that it said, and you're offended that that kind of music is attached to it? To Wagner because a lot of metal artists were inspired by him? This is news to me. I should know that though. Dang. I know little to nothing about metal, so I wouldn't be too familiar with that. Guess that is one reason to be more familiar with metal, I guess. Okay. Oh my goodness, the 3 dots are not working. only do this on my phone. Too late now. But now I was gonna say, I mean, Hook, you were offended by the Wagner one, but I must say, you know, we ain't letting that video slide after the thing with Handel. That and what was it, Dvorak? That is where the preferences are trickling in. Everything else, I think, was quite accurate, and almost genius level accurate. But then when you get to Dvorak, which again, ain't arguing with that, but especially Handel. Handel fans don't exist. My hiney. They have not. Whoever made that video has not been around this family. We are a Handel family, right here. That's just something I just have to forget about because I'm going to be thinking about that, and I'm going to be thinking about how much I just like to. I just want to talk to him. Just want to talk to him. I just want to invite him over for tea, you know. And I'll play the organ. I'll play my organ for him. And then he'll finally see. He'll finally see, after I play the organ, he'll know the worth of Handel. Where that is. Classical music I like is really dark and brooding. I could say that. On the menu of the mother-in-law? The menu? What do you mean? If this is a made you look, then... Oh, I see. The only time I'm pinging the crew. There, see? Now, if you would like to replace the inverse, if you would like to replace your Be Quiet emote, you can replace it with a quite suitable one, which is the I'd not throw Stuart Little in the deep fryer. Please be quiet. If you're wanting to replace it with that, go right ahead. I'd actually appreciate that quite a bit. Porn gifts. Coleman, I just have to say, just don't. Just don't be infected with Inverse's dumb playing. Never made, you know, yeah, you may never have made it, but I mean, putting it on there. Hook slogan, we ain't having that debate on this stream. On this stream. If you would like to stream, we can talk this out there. But not this time. Yeah, we already got Inverse and Ozark. We ain't needing any more dumb playing. Stick spell. Dirt Road Man, there's no porn gifts in here. Yeah, the freaking are. Yeah, the freaking are. They're right here. See them right there. It's good that the light is too saturated so you can't see it. But you all know what they are. Yeah, so we... Inverse, Daniel, and Stickspell. They're infected. They've been infected. Degeneracy. Degeneracy? What, you mean like you have feelings for Ellen? I mean, yes, there I could definitely see where there'd be some kind of crossroads there. Interesting juxtaposition. Yes. Yes, you said you got degeneracy. Yeah, I mean, that is something... I mean, I don't know if you've heard what's been going on and what's been said about Ellen, but I usually would say to each his own, but again, that is just where we do, in fact, come to some kind of crossroad. Man. Ain't sure how I can help you out on that one, brother. Again, subject for perhaps your stream, or if we do some kind of podcast. But now we're going to have useful discussion on there about us living in the 80s again. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. Looks like a Justin Bieber stunt double. Justin Bieber is an old man. Which is kind of it's kind of a bit dark nowadays, since we know about what has been going on and what's happening to Justin Bieber when he was younger, and then Ellen being a potential part of that. So, give Hook mods, says Jotistic. Do you know how long I've been inviting Hook over here? Why would you, of all people, request to see Hook as moderator? I mean, that's a very good logical step in a good logical direction for you, Joe. But you know, maybe I should just quit well ahead. Should not say anything else, but yeah, good progress, Joe. You said something that does make some sense. Yeah, good. Oh, Joey, you're actually, I'm understanding you. Did you take my advice at all about how saying should be done? Well, maybe we need to bring that up on here, but maybe you're taking some of the advice I gave you. But yeah, that is right. But Yeah, again, like I said, been inviting him over for a while. Long while. Oh, I see where you're at, Hook. You're you and that thing, which is probably the bane of a streamer's existence. Chatting on the Discord server like it's a live chat, knowing that that I have to look at it. Okay, what crackery are we? What's going on now? So we have Mr. Slogan posting. Writing the lines. This is an image. Or, oh no, that's a GIF. No, that's fine. Do not approve of the creator of that, any of the creators of that GIF, but it's fine. Overall, technically, it is fine. These are not Ozark and Stickspell, as you know. Okay. Inverse, that is deeply disturbing, but still, that ain't ain't wrong to post. Dahmer, that's fine. I mean that is the most normal out of all of them, so I really have nothing wrong with that. Timothy, anything with Timothy is. What is he doing? Oh, he's with his bat. Well, it's Timothy, so maybe we should. Well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Is that real? That really happened on Family Guy? I don't know where you got that one from, Stickspell. Nothing too wrong about that, Dahmer, but yeah, who was it? Dahmer that posted? Yeah, Dahmer is. He's probably the most sane out of the guy named Dahmer. And all of you here watching and posting these things in here, you've been outsane by a guy who poses as Jeffrey Dahmer. All right. Is that your sister, Hook? Dahmer, why are there... That looks like a water park commercial. Inverse... And you know, still, that... But it was about as acceptable as the other one, which was not that much. But Dahmer, why are there monks? Why are there monks standing all around there? This is quite the juxtaposition. I'll say. But mud mud wrestling, I've seen that before. Not of this exact variety, but like professional mud wrestling, and a bit odd, but nothing wrong there. Inverse, that is fine because it is cropped perfectly. Okay, that is no, no. That if you start posting that too many times, I will have to delete it. There is nothing that's crossing the line with that one, Inverse. I'm talking about the Chris Evans one, if that is Chris Evans. But if you start doing that too much, then I ain't giving you any benefit of any doubt. Sticksville, where are you getting these things? I'm beginning to have some questions about Sticksville. What the? Who is that? It's the handle haters. Are they going to pull up? Hook, that's just a guy dancing. That's okay. Stickspell, that's an old man dancing. He's not ashamed at all. That's fine. Again, Dahmer, that's just a guy caught in a awkward awkward spot. So I thought, okay. Yeah, Inverse. Again, they're wanting me to. No, Inverse is the one who's. I don't know if the screw is loose or the screwdriver went in too far. Hook that. No, that one I'm just concerned for that old guy in it. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, what is this? Cream pie. This is what Dahmer posted. Very nice, and I very much agree. Okay. Roblox. Ain't nothing like that goes on Roblox. Anyway, we're done here. Yeah, some of those are right in the line, but still nothing too bad. That's over here. I'm just going over here. We're here now. We're here, right here, right? I'm here. So, you're all going to follow suit. Seeing Hook's slogan use those kind of terms, and I am not opposed to the concept. There being the mention of a concept of a goon, but it means something. It does not mean what it means nowadays. Doesn't know the dark side of Roblox. Okay, well, if you'd like to form a task force, we can go over and storm it. If you'd like, we can use this one. This. Inverse, could I trust you with this? I don't know about that. Anyway, how did we even get here? Oh yeah, I questioned Roblox. Of course I did. Anyway. I was going to say that I had a new idea for a segment on the stream. And, what did that say? Dirt Man, you suck. Well, you're kind of one to talk because, well, I remember that, what you were saying on that one call-in. I think it was the last call-in you made on a particular stream they did at one time. So, not to dwell on that, but you are one to talk. Anyway, the new segment that stream element that I had been thinking of was, and I know that you're all going to be saying that I'm ripping off. Although wait, has Steven done book reviews? Has Steven ever done book reviews on the channel? Don't know for sure, but yeah, he has. Anyway, and it is not something that you generally see. Well, in general, so I think it is uncommon enough that I'll not be under any kind of scrutiny or rip-off accusations, but I'll be right back with something. So, I'm quite a fan of reading, quite a fan of books, but I'm not at all a fast reader. I do not get through books quickly at all, especially, as the years went by. Everything just took priority over reading, and it was found that quite unfortunate because I did not have the time or the opportunities to read what I wanted to read, but or the books that I had gotten partly into, some way into, and just had to take a break there. But I think this time, and a lot of the times it just slips my mind, but I think this is going to be giving me more of a reason to be thinking about this more, thinking about reading more, because I would like to do a book review series on here, segment on here. Probably will not be that common at all, since book reading is definitely something that is taking the back seat for all the things that I do. There's everything else that I need to do for that. but whenever I finish or start or finish a new book, I'll be sure to bring it up on here, and I would like to encourage you all to check that out as well. But right now, I'll say I'll start this off with something I started reading back in 2019. My goodness, still have not gotten through. But it is this. It's called Weird Indiana by Mark Seckerman and Mark Morin, who are the authors of Weird US, which is something I think it is a singular book that I have not read before. But this Weird Indiana looked quite interesting. This is always the bookstore. The local bookstore always had this. They always had a copy of this, and I always was a bit intrigued by it, and I finally picked it up in 2019 when that store was closing down. But I've been trying to get through it, and I must say it is a quite engaging and attention-keeping book so far. So I will, as now that I've announced it on here, I'll have way more of a reason to get through this, so I can be talking about it more. So, if any of you know where to get a copy of this, if you can find it at all, I would definitely highly recommend it as of what I've seen as of now, and so maybe it would be of some relevance to all of you when I finally finish it and get to discussing it. I had that idea about that because of our discussion last stream when Virginia L was here. We were talking about books and films that worthy of seeing and talking about on stream. So I was figuring that is good reason enough to be starting a review segment. So anytime I'm starting or finishing a new book, definitely be talking about it when I can on here. And also, same thing with movies. If I find a new one that I see that is find what they're talking about, or if it could just be really anything, I will do a little review segment on here. And genuinely, I did have these ideas just come to me. This is not a conscious. I'm saying this is not a conscious ripoff of what Stephen has been doing. I kind of relate this to a George Harrison, My Sweet Lord kind of deal, where he did not consciously rip off He's So Fine by the Chiffons, but he just may have, but subconsciously. So, am I going to go through the same lawsuit that he did? What is Steven even going to do? But yeah, that is what we're going to be doing from now on. I've been meaning to go to the library because Virginia L was recommending this one movie. What is it called? The Something of Souls. Not the Dark Souls. I had it. I know I had it written down in here. guess I did not. I did not write it down. Demon Souls? No, you're just trying to make me watch something that you think I'll find too edgy. No, she wrote it down in the, she wrote it in the, general chat. So I'll just have to go back and find that, but, been meaning to go to the library for, well, that. Yeah, so yeah, so anytime, and this will hopefully be giving you all reason to pick up a book. For once. Carnival, yes, Carnival of Souls. Have you seen it, Hook? Yeah, because I'm not sure you were there. No, I don't think you were there when we were discussing that last time. Saw it once years ago on this horror collection DVD. 4 movies on it. Okay. Pop-up game. For some reason, Inverse, you saying that gives me the same, brings to mind. Got games on your phone? Put a game on. I'm out of the know if you all have seen the Put a Girl On thing that was blowing up on TikTok. Somebody showed it to me because I had her on TikTok at all. Man, this is one of the dumbest long-running trolls that I've ever seen. The guy who's doing it and the Taco Bell employees. It's just so silly, and not in the not in the best way. Pop up a game saying, you know what, I think I know a game we could do, and this will be the last I'll be doing this, and I'll be closing out the stream from there. You need to have Cheeto dust on your fingertips to runny nose and cough on your got games on your phone. Are you Andres, I know we've been going at you tonight. No, we have been going at you. But the first thing that came to mind when I read that is me envisioning you going, but anyway, we will pop up a game. I think I know one that is. I'm saying you were listing off all the things while you were looking at yourself. Anyway, not saying that you were, but that is what came to mind. Oh, okay, I can just go in and do this. This will probably not be too long of a section. But have any of you heard of this game by the name of Google Feud? You know that? For me, it is one of the funniest games I could ever watch somebody play. Don't get thrilled by most of what you usually see. The game with the dinosaur. The game with the dinosaur. That also gives me the you got games on your phone. Reminds me of that. Pop up Yakuza. Right, so Inverse wants me to get gang murdered. So, by my own negligence, apparently. But no, I ain't that dense. I know what the Yakuza is. Not really though, but I know enough. But okay, let's try this Google Feud. I have played it once before. I'll have to pull up a chat reader here, which, if you're out of the know of what this is, it's basically Family Feud, but you have to guess the most Googled searches related to this uh, whatever subject is given. So which category should I choose for this? Come on, which one? What should I do? Culture. Yes, that. I could tell why you would like me to do that. Okay, global warming is, and there are, how many are these? Okay. Hold on. It's not letting me type. Usernames? Usernames? What the? Alright, hold on. Hold on. This. Huh? This is. Ain't letting me type, and it's no. It's wanting me to enter my password, my user password. How about no? Okay. Oh, you have to log in. You have to. Okay. I thought this would work. But everything on here is locked. Right. I ain't sure I got time to deal with this now. Buy a Bass Pro Shop hat. I know Bass Pro Shops around here. You know, we got the perfect bait and tackle shop right by the lake over here. That is all we need. We ain't need to know Bass Pro Shop. Now this is a local family-run business that deserves all the business they can get. So they got all that you need and nothing more. Nothing more. They're a bait and tackle shop, gas station, and deli. So they're all that you need right over there. Perfect resource right by the lake. I've gone out on the lake, boating, going camping, all you need right there. So you know, I will intentionally not associate. Play Flash game? What in the world is a Flash game? I have an idea. Would any of you, are any of you capable of playing Scribble? I have not seen you ever join any of the Scribble games. But if I open up a Scribble, could you all join and play Scribble? Close up the stream. You could join Scribble. We got 6 viewers. Come on, who are the lurkers? I have to at everybody again. Saturday night. It's be expected. Yeah, if your headquarters is a pyramid, then no. That is a no for me. Yeah, hold on. I would need to know who all else is joining this. Creating a Scribble room right now. The thing I like the least about Scribble is the 30-minute advertisements you get. Although I do like that it ain't locked that ain't locked like Google Feud. Man, I'd actually been thinking about that for a while, and I wanted to do that. Quite disappointing. What the heck? Okay, I thought, Dahmer, I thought that was the side of somebody's face. By the way. Putting the link in the chat now. 5 viewers. That is enough. That is enough for us in terms of players. Come on, do it. Can't on your phone? Well, get off your dang phone, Dahmer. You got resources here. Got them. Got them, so can't understand why I would not ever use them. I have a feeling I know somebody who's going to join. If I guess correctly, then I'm going to be quite pleased because I'm going to hook slogan level intellect. Well, we're waiting. Just thought of 2 people who I think have a good chance of joining this one. Up to 6 now. So that is more than enough for stream this size. For good player number. You know what? Why not? I'll ping Amber again. I know she was always going to be up for this. Yeah, it's fine to ping Amber more than one time. You know, after all those dog pictures and selfies, there ain't no problem doing this. And Inverse, I'm out to know where you're at. Hey, Virginia. Welcome back. Well, I guess sometimes the streams spontaneously get better sometimes in the wee hours of the night. Because we're playing Scribble for the second time, actually, on stream. I think this is the first on-screen game we've attempted to play on here, but yeah, we got Hook, we got I don't know where Inverse is at. He seemed to conveniently disappear right right at that very moment. I think he's playing the waiting game. He's playing the game where he ain't showing up, and you're waiting, and then you finally realize, why in the world am I waiting for Inverse? Inverse is what I'm waiting for, and then you have a mini crisis right there. So Inverse, if you're going to be playing that game, well, we'll be thinking some kind of consequence for that. Every game you join is random. Okay. Right. Maybe that is what Inverse is doing. Maybe we can't figure out how to get out of one of them. Here, I'll post it. I'm only linking the website, says Stickspell. Oh, I see. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing this right. Gonna do this right. Second time starting a Scribble game myself. Oh, invite. The big blue icon. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got it. This is the right one. Yeah. That looks like a proper link. Yeah, but Inverse is out here finding it more important to be telling Amber about Hot Pocket consumption than this. I interpret Inverse to be the one guy at the party who just never played Twister and would just laugh at people doing it. He would just stand he wouldn't be sitting on the couch. He would be sitting on the side, standing on the side of the couch, just laughing at the Twister players. That's the impression I get. Yes, because the best way ever to play Scribble is with your stomach. Yeah, playing with your gut, going with your gut. I mean, I guess that could make sense. Crying in the club. Well, you may rather cry in the chapel. Much better place. So, just throwing that out there for you. What's the record? It's Leon Fraser. It's called "You Saw Me Crying in the Chapel." Organ instrumental by Leon Fraser. So it's all instrumental organ music. Picked this up at Goodwill for $1. So it's a full album of this stuff. So right up my alley, if anything ever was. Crying in the chapel with chapped lips. Not in the, when was this made? Damn, I don't see a date on it. Oh, it's, Farnkrug Studios in Evansville, Indiana. How about that? But no, back then you were not allowed to have chapped lips. I've not listened to it yet, actually. I need to get my record players fixed back up. 1982. That's good estimate. Let's see, is anybody joined? Hook slogan, finally. Stick spelled it. Yeah, I see what you're posting in the Discord. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, look at you not joining your favorite game. Or is your favorite game the Arctic phone? Yes. That's right, Stickspell. Scribble is better. Yep, it is better and so? Well, hopefully you did not get cat hairs on your Hot Pocket. Could be a possibility. Oh, or did you refreeze your Hot Pockets? Do you know that the rule about refreezing? I did not. Would have never known it unless I was told that you can't eat something that has been refrozen because some odd reason there's bacteria growth that happens. Dehydrated Hot Pockets. Oh, Inverse, did you get one of those Prepper Patriot survival kits that had like dehydrated Hot Pockets and like old fashioned butterscotch pudding in it? Did you get one of those? On the link that was on Infowars. Yeah. Did you pick one of those up for yourself? Put it in the toaster, like you do. Really? Well, are you sure a mouse had not crawled into your toaster? Perhaps a miniature snake. Okay, well, who's hot pocketing into? Oh, if you all got to choose your profile picture. I recognize you all. Huh. I always don't even think of changing the profile. I always am just satisfied with the one that I get. But Hook, you were somehow able to find an orange guy with a Fu Manchu mustache. And First was able to find a gray cat. This was just meant to be, I must say. But keep going from screen to screen. Amber's hamster got stuck in the toaster. Oh man, I've just created a new medium for trolling Amber. How about that? Satcon. He is 100% available for this. I know he is. But since we already filmed that video earlier today, does he feel like his work is done? That he's no longer indebted? That he's off the clock somehow? Okay, we got 4 of us now. I think we're fine. Now. Right. Okay. We got it. Who's surgeon? Surgeon is... What's that, like herbal scientist? Okay, I'll put the link one more time for SatCon. Just for SatCon. Things I do. Who is surgeon? Joined and left. Okay. We need to start this thing. Satcon is here. He's got... Oh, well, okay. Whoever Dirtman was left. Yeah, about that. Anyway, there's 4 of us now. Let's be getting to it. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, what the... SatCon, what in the world are you thinking you're doing? Yeah, in Virginia, I don't think Scribble works if you're on your phone. Anyway, I think we're good enough here for now. Anybody can join. Whatever they want to. Okay. What's the best place to put this? Here? There we go. Alright, we ready? Because we're starting now. We're starting. Universe. Uh-oh. Also, if you're playing, don't be watching the stream while you're playing. Because, you'll see what my, drawing's supposed to be. What? I am lost. Okay. Now, Inverse, if you're going to make this hard on us, then you're going to have this kind of stuff, this repercussions coming right back to you, man. You're going to be doing this to us. Oh. Huh? Oh. guessed it just in time. Okay. It cut me off. Okay, at least we all guessed it. King out. That was right there in front of me. We were so distracted by the Magica Super King drawing that you're giving us. Threw us off. Good technique to challenge us, I guess. Okay, this is also Magica. Man, what? I usually ain't having this hard of a time on Scribble. Oh, that was it. That was a paddle. Did not know that was a noose. Right. You said pregnant. Am I pregnant? Am I purgant? How can I get pregante? How do I know if I'm pregnant? Oh. Oh. There we go. Should have turned off the hints. Maybe I should just not look at the hints. I'm getting the most simple, basic ones. But I'll make it a bit challenging. Yeah, these hints. I think I put it on easy mode or something. Or I did not put it on, it defaulted to. Okay. Hook, slogan, and hook and inverse are both the winners. How about that? Just off there on the side. I am usually quite better at this. Which is just more reason to keep doing it, keep drilling it. But we did it, got through it, make it harder. I know we will. Next time we will have to do that. Yeah. But anyway, with that, I would say that's about a good closeout for this stream. This stream, at least. As it was. And next time we're going to be more prepared for that. And we're going to get some more folks in there. And we're going to make it harder. Got to turn off those hints. Even though they're hints, they're bothersome hints, I must say. But anyway, that's the plan for next time. And we'll go from there. But that'll be it for now. Like I said, we filmed a video yesterday. Might be coming out tomorrow. Might be. If the footage is even any good. But have a great night. You have a great night as well, Virginia, as well as everybody else. All the Hook, Inverse, and the other lurkers in here. Everybody in the Discord who is very, very kindly participating in the wrong chat. And all who made this so to make it possible, you know, and all the opportunities we have got to be here and do all this. So, bit for now. Look out for. Also, I think Virginia, you were not here when I was announcing this, but I'm starting a new thing. If I finish a book, I will be doing a little review of it. So if you want to take part in that a little bit, if you could find it at your local library, this thing called Weird Indiana. Great book that I've read about halfway through of. So anytime I have a book review here, it gives you one, another reason to read, and two, another reason to visit your local library. Let's say, what's it, Weird Virginia? Yep. And then just have that posted up and wear that like a plaque certificate. That's what I would do. And I'm also going to do the same thing with movies as well. I've been meaning to go to the library. I think probably next stream I might have seen the Carnival of Souls already. I'm definitely excited to do that, but weird science, perhaps. But yeah. Oh, of course. But it's Saturday. It feels like Sunday. On fall break, and fall's going well so far. I think can only be getting better. I know fall's going well because I've got these on, which I highly recommend that you look into as well. These are my favorite pair of jeans that I have. Flannel-lined ones. These things, I must say, you never settle for less in these. So, if you would like to make your autumn and any season of cold weather complete, the game, the amount of change that these bring to the game, whatever that game is just all that there is. But hopefully, I don't know if my bodyguard was a welcome presence or he was bringing across a bit of a threat, but hopefully it was been received in the best way possibly has been. So, and so hopefully I can keep him here in his full form next time. Let's get this stuff off. There he is. There is Manny. Oh, welcome, Kira. For some reason I felt like he had been here earlier. But I guess this is oh yeah, because Giant Buns came in the chat earlier, and then now Kira herself is coming. Okay, I see. But Manny and I wish you. We're trying to do the sway thing there. No, we ain't doing that. Me and my bodyguard Manny wish you a great night, great evening, and good rest of the break, and a good rest of your mother-in-law's Monday, which is what I'm referring to this day. No, what is it? The date today? The 12th? Yeah. October 12th is the mother-in-law's Monday. Just keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. But anyway, good rest of it. Good fall break, and go out and pick some apples, persimmons if you can, pumpkins if you can. Just enjoy it, and find out if you can get yourself a pair of these somewhere, because you could wear these to sleep, and you're not waking up until 11 p.m., 12 p.m. even. I want to say also this thing as well. I want to say this. I cannot if I fall asleep with either of these things on, this or these, and waking up until about 12 p.m. They are all that. Must say. Done pajama parties. I ain't never been to a pajama party. Must say. Of course, artistic comes in right. I'm curious here. All right. Anyway, this is a good time to end it all. End it all now. But of course, check out the book if you can, and Carnival of Souls, which I'll be hopefully reviewing next time. And look out for the video. Might be coming soon. Anyway, thank you all for being here. You have a good one. And okay, Joe, we can talk about that later. But thank you for being here, as always, Joe. You know, we always like having you here one way or another. But yes, yeah, I'll have a good night, good rest of it. And as always, don't follow too close, keep the faith, and don't take any wooden nickels.